Hello, welcome to the video, and today we are going to start a new series. This is going to be a series of videos where I break down the boss fights in Ember Knights. Quick note, this isn't a hitless video. This is strictly a guide on what to expect and how to avoid it. So let's jump in right now. Okay, so first off, the most important thing you're going to have to know right out of the gate on boss fights in Ember Knights is that the bosses all have three phases to them, and you can see it broken up by the bar at the top, and each phase brings new moves to their set. You can see here, we're just kind of dodging around so you can see what's happening here, get an idea of what their move sets are. So this boss wants to do that. That's their main first attack that they'll pull at the beginning of the fight. Then they will do a few of those, the little green orbs, the swing. Most of these first attacks you just have to keep range. You can dodge roll away, and there's good warnings for things when they're coming at you, projectiles or little spikes coming up from the ground. Just keep on moving around. I think we've seen all the moves in his first phase, so let's go through here. This boss is definitely easier with a ranged weapon too. If you're struggling with this game, I highly recommend trying the bow. Okay, so we just maybe did a little bit more damage there. After you finish his first part of his health bar, he will jump back and he will spawn some of these little minions. Then when he comes in, see here, he's gonna telegraph a couple jumps. He only ever does 2 jumps at a time. Then he's gonna go in there. There's this jump again. Jump again. He goes in there, then he drops a couple of those little lightning bolts from the roof. I usually take out those minions as quickly as possible. On a regular run, you can usually take them out before he even comes down from the top. But just for this, we're kind of showing it off. So again, not the most complicated when you break it down like this. The best thing to do there is the dodge roll. I'll show you again when we get to this part. Dodge roll out, because he's going to go wherever you're standing. You just dodge roll away. And take your time. I think that that's one of the most important things for any game like this, is take your time. It's not a rush, and if you take your time, you will beat bosses pretty easily. So there we go, he finished that. He's going to jump out. Now he's going to spawn some bigger enemies. These guys are a little bit tougher. I definitely recommend taking them out, and some lightning bolts coming down there. You definitely want to take out those enemies. So take those guys out, and then he's going to do lots of lightning bolts on this phase. Lots of projectiles. Just keep on moving is the main thing. Wait for him to finish those. So you'll do 2 rounds of that, and then go and do some hits, and then move. So kind of like stick and move. That's how I like to do it anyway. Just kind of like jump in, jump out. Pretty easy boss fight, really. I had some actual effects that were taking his health down there too. But as you can see, he's only got a couple moves in each phase that he does, and if you just keep your distance, it's a pretty easy fight to win. Hopefully this helped. If it did, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I'll catch you on the next one. Have a fantastic day.